Hello everyone. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Red Star preview for the game tomorrow, which is Thursday UK time, 9:05 p.m. over there. Pretty late one over there. Hopefully the game doesn't get delayed like it was against Cologne. I think it's later because they fear for that. They're fearful that that might happen again, and the security and the management of the whole thing should be much better after they had learnt from their mistakes at Cologne. But hopefully those crazy Serbs don't cause any trouble and the game can just be played. But I will be expecting some flares or something like we did see at Red Star's home at the end of the game. But now, as to who will be playing in this game, it's pretty much going to be like the last game that we had in the Europa League, which was against Red Star. I think Giroud will start, and now there's a big debate whether Walcott should start this game. From my point of view, he should not. He should not be starting a game. The amount of offsides, just the terrible football, terrible passes, just poor decisions and terrible shots. Yeah, I don't see how he even deserves to get in the Europa League. Like, it's crazy saying that. He's just turned himself into a Carabao Cup player or Cabbage Cup player. But and people are saying, Nketiah, start him. But I reckon we should bring Nketiah on sort of 55 minutes into the game. I don't think he should get a start just yet, especially against someone like Red Star. But although they're coming to our ground, he should definitely be playing in this game. But I don't think starting. But and now just reading thing about Wilshere here. Gareth Southgate, the England manager, has just come out and said Jack Wilshere hasn't done enough to get in the England squad. So it looks like Wilshere will be missing out for that England squad, which will be a bummer for him. But Arsenal have just done everything in their power to get Wilshere to get into that England team. Pretty much doing him a favour there, but it hasn't been enough, as we've just seen with Gareth Southgate coming out. As for the prediction, which I'll get into now, my prediction for this game, in goal, Ospina's still out injured, and Czech will be playing at Sunday against Man City, so I reckon we go with Matt Macey. He had a good performance against Norwich. He made the mistake with the goal, but that's just, I don't think he's ever played a senior game for Arsenal, so we've got to cut him some slack, but he was terrific after that. Just got a few things to learn, but that happens with every type of player, especially goalkeepers. Matt Macey in goal. I'm trying to mix this with what I want and what Wenger's going to do. So he's going to stick with the three at the back. He just will not be changing that. The only time he changes it is maybe when we're losing or we're drawing in the 70th minute. But he's not going to be changing that. So I'm going to go with the three-man defence of in the middle. I think it's going to be in the middle. We'll go Callum Chambers. I think Chambers will start. And then on the left to Chambers, I'm going to go with Rob Holding. I think this is a good way for him to get back. But the one thing I have concern about is against Manchester City, where obviously we'll be sticking to the back three, and I'm not sure if Mertesacker can do a job there, because against Sane, Aguero, Jesus, and many more of those fast players, will Mertesacker cope? Should we play Rob Holding? So who knows? But I'm going to go for Rob Holding on the left, and to the right of Chambers, at right centre back, I'm going to go with Debussy because Arsene has been saying that he's going to be playing there and he wants him to play there, so that's probably where he's going to play. So on the left wing back, it's going to be Ainsley Maitland-Niles because he's the only left back that we've got except Monreal. Monreal's not even playing left back. Oh, not to mention Kolasinac, but Maitland-Niles, he's played there in every Europa League game, I think. So he's going to keep with that, and it'll be Reece Nelson again at right wing back. That's not going to change. It's a shame he can't get further forward, but we don't really have anyone else to play there because he's saving the other defenders for the Man City clash. But going back to what I said about Mertesacker, with him not playing in this game, it's pretty obvious who's going to be playing centre back at Man City. It'll be Mertesacker, so hopefully he can do a job there. But Reece Nelson's going to go right wing back. Moving on to the midfield, I think it's going to be Mohamed El Neni. He hasn't played in a while. He's been pretty average, but he's going to be playing in midfield. Not going to be playing in centre back like he did last time, but he will be in midfield, I reckon, for this game. We'll go right centre mid, and to the left of him we'll go Francis Coquelin. He had a shocking performance in the Carabao Cup, but I think he'll play here, and I think he's a quality player, and he works hard for the team. Like, he's one of those players, very few that we've got here, that really works hard. So it'll be good to see him there and get back his form that he had in that season where we finished second. He was dubbed as Arsenal's star player, but hopefully he can get back to that form and maybe turn out to be a real leader and turn himself into a first team player. But we'll have to see about that one. So the three up top, I'm going to go with Wilshere. Then I'm going to go with Theo Walcott, and in the middle, Olivier Giroud. Pretty standard thing. Wilshere's not going to play against Man City just because it looks like Xhaka and Ramsey, and in terms of the midfield spot, Xhaka and Ramsey have got that locked down, and in terms of the front three, that doesn't really need explaining. Ozil, Lacazette, Sanchez. Wilshere's not getting in that, but hopefully he can come off on the bench, from the bench. I'd like to see that, but yeah, it's going to be Wilshere, Theo Walcott, and Giroud. Hopefully Giroud can bang a few in, but and as for the prediction of the score, I'm going to go Arsenal 4, Red Star Belgrade 1. Just because I think Debussy hasn't played centre-back, I don't think, ever, and that side will be vulnerable, and also Matt Macy might make another error, so we'll let them have one, but I think it's going to be 4-1. It's a great opportunity for a Red Star coming over here. They've never been to a stadium this big, probably in their whole football history, but it'd be cool for them, and obviously cool for us, and this is an interesting one, and I think I'll be really enjoying this game, and I hope you do too. So that was my preview. I'll see you for the Man City preview in a few days. And yeah, that's it. See you later.